So we're going to ease into online meetings. So first step is examine. In ease, it starts with the letter E, and I suggest to examine who, what, when, where, why. So the next thing in ease is adjust. Adjust means help people adjust the things that may be causing them problems or hurdles for them to get involved. S, supplement. When we're going to be in these online meetings, add some things that are going to pull those people that are having some adversity to coming in. And then I'm going to end with engage. Engage our members, one, by echoing their concerns as they're talking about how it's difficult to get on, making that personal invite, and maybe even trying to multiply that by multiple people, inviting individual people out. So I'm hoping that you can ease into online meetings by examining the needs of your members or what the true hurdles are, adjusting your meeting a little bit, maybe to meet the needs of your club best, supplementing with activities that is going to make that new meeting space value added for your members, and then engaging everyone.
Prep your technology and try it out beforehand, because I believe it's Murphy's Law that says whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
The placement of your camera can be really important. There are a lot of people who use laptops, and laptops tend to sit very low on their desk, and the camera points up more or less in their nose. So it sometimes can be very unflattering. So one thing that you can do is elevate the camera to try and be at eyesight or even a little bit higher. Mine's actually a little bit higher than eyesight, and it generally gives a better quality image, or a better image in general for people to view.
You can make a picture and tape it next to your camera, and then you have a face to concentrate on. And it don't have to be a complicated picture.
I think imperative to try to normalize this process, try to normalize this whole experience. And part of that, I think, is connecting it to an experience that we're all accustomed to. So we are accustomed to going to a Toastmasters meeting, and there's an agenda, and we know who's going to be Toastmaster and Joke Master, and then there's going to be speeches and evaluations. I know it's a little challenging right now working through the technical details, but I mean, once people get comfortable and are on a firm footing, I think it's really important to dive into and stick to the normal agenda as best we can using the tools that we have.
You really have to be engaged, because if you're the Toastmaster and there's a pause, you need to be ready to go, oh, the clapping needs to start because somebody's done. I mean, you really need to be paying attention. So I'm actually finding that as we do more of these, that I'm not distracted by what's happening over on the other side of the meeting room. I'm really listening to the people. And so for me, it's really engagement and listening that has really struck me.
We want to end up the year just warp speeding into virtual meetings that will help us personally and professionally. In LinkedIn, they're basically focusing on people doing video bites of themselves and posting them on LinkedIn. That's for job placement, or even sharing your abilities or your personality comes across better on a video bite than actually a paper resume.
Just an interesting comment. I was talking to a friend of mine today. He did his third round of interviews with a company. Of course, everyone is at home. He's talking to the dean of the school, who's dressed in a nice suit, sitting in his office at the school. And then it went to this woman that was also involved with the meeting, and her cat came up and licked her face in the middle of the interview. So it's like, how do you not laugh? It's not something you expect to see, but it was just, to me, very funny that